Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I think in the previous videos we talked a lot about meditation, mindfulness, and so it's more about focus on the present and then thinking about this and then wondering this. Actually, one of the meditation that I usually focus on is actually to know myself better and also to instead of avoiding pains and the bad thoughts. So the other way is the good way to deal with the painful experiences, the stress, is actually to face it and then to not run away from. So that's one of the meditation or mindful practice that I want to talk about in these videos. So one of the episodes that I mentioned about is how to deal with the pains. So you have to not afraid of pains. So instead of saying, okay, this is the pain, so I have to maybe do something else to avoid it, or do something that I couldn't think of this painful experiences, or you're trying to be someone else, so then you will not missing, or you will not have that pains in your life. So you probably have those bad behaviors that's not you. Maybe you actually not enjoying it, but that's behaviors that can help you avoid the pains. In the short term, that's good. You actually gain pleasures and also you forget the pains and then you forget about distractions. But in long term, you become unhappy and also you become more someone else, because that's not you, because you're trying to gain those short-term happiness by becoming someone else, or by doing something that you're actually not enjoying, or by doing something that actually not bring you internal joys or the ultimate fulfillments. This is one of the practice that I want to share with you today, and then this is about how to memorizing emotions, or how to memorizing painful experiences that we had, and which potentially maybe unconsciously cause you to do some bad behaviors that you not even notice. That's meditation. So that's a meditation that can help you to be aware of that, and then hopefully can memorize that painful experiences in the long term, instead of just short term trying to hide it or run away from it, but it doesn't actually memorize those bad emotions in the long term. For me, I think this is the thought that I'm having, or the emotion that I had, is actually feeling embarrassing in front of people. Maybe that's I think that's not of experiences or bad experiences in my childhood. So that's something that I've been working on, not also that's a big motivation for me to do this kind of meditations. Typical thought, like what other strangers will think of me. Oh, that's stupid behaviors. Oh, are they laughing at me? Or this is the chance that I have to prove myself or have to show off. So they probably this is not the chance that I'm probably going to regret, because these stupid things I've done in my life. Oh, this is so embarrassing, and I couldn't accept myself. And this is stupid. So all those thoughts. Oh, the business is failing. Oh, that must be me. Or some people is angry. Or they shouting and they say something bad words. Oh, that's because of me. Or because how stupid I am. Or maybe just my personal issues. Yeah. So all this blame, all these bad thoughts, makes me feel stressed and anxious. So that's one of the thoughts or emotions that I want to memorize. After you do like 10 minutes relaxing meditation, like body scanning or breathing meditation, or external receptive meditation, or internal receptive meditations, all kinds of meditation we shared before. So do 10 minutes of those, just calm your emotion down, and then choose one the most painful experiences or the thoughts that you had in your life. So that's I already list those thoughts that I had in the beginning of the videos, so you can use those as examples. So everyone is different, but you gotta choose one that makes you feel the most of the pains, and make you feel that's really bad, and then you couldn't even you think about it, you will feel sweaty, and maybe you feel difficult to breathe, and then so your muscle get tied up, so you just feel really bad just by thinking about it. Yep. So choose one of the emotion and write it down before doing the meditations, and then think about what you feel. What will you feel after thinking about those the exact feelings when you think about those experiences and also those emotions, and then what thoughts you had when you think about that emotions. So be specific, and also ask yourself why those happening, and think about your childhood, and think about experiences you had, think about the relationship you had, think about specific thoughts you had when you try to unmemorize the emotions that you had. I mean, it will be really hard at the beginning, because a lot of time we just get used to it and run away from the bad emotions or the bad feelings. If you want to face it, if you want to face the fears and the things that bring you pains, people don't feel comfortable doing that. But in this exercise, so you have to go out of your comfort zones, and then so the ultimate goal, have to remember, is actually to feel joyful from inside, instead of just get those quick happiness because of your lacking of some things. So that's because you're trying to run away from some things. So you want to gain the joys from inside, right? So that's the motivations for me to doing this exercise. Even it's pain at the beginning, but I want to feel it and to try it. If you feel the same to do this, yeah, feel free to do it. And also don't forget the behaviors as well. So whenever you feel that emotion that and then whenever you try to unmemorize the painful emotions, and then the bad thoughts, the thoughts that will bring you pain, and then think about the behaviors that you will have after having those thoughts. Maybe just overeating, maybe just you fighting someone else, maybe you're mad at someone else, maybe you're angry at someone else. Whenever you have that emotions or you have that thoughts, and then that behaviors will make you regret in the long term. Maybe you just over consuming the TikToks, maybe you over consuming food that you going to hate after maybe a few years, that will hurt your health and also mental health as well. So yeah, those behaviors can link to your emotions. So this exercise and also will help you to be aware of something that you didn't pay attention to. So, and will help you to be that self-aware, and also be ultimately to unmemorize the emotions that you're trying to avoid. So once you aware of that emotion in the exercise, so try not. So the last part is actually to accept it. Mindful speaking is called surrendering. So basically, you just accept the situation or the emotion or the person who you really are, and then ask the universe, the big universe, and take it back those things that you want to change. So those bad behaviors. So you actually you not judge yourself and you don't hate yourself. Just peacefully ask the universe, take it back, and then in your mind and or verbally you can speak change, and then that awareness will help you to that awareness in the access will help you bring to the physical world in the realities. As you practice enough, then slowly and unconsciously, the consciousness, you will make adjustments, make changes in your real life. So yeah, that's something that I'm still working on, I'm still practicing, and even I feel sometimes it's just for the good part of this exercise. So if you're doing for 3 months or 6 months, you notice yourself actually you make some improvements, but then you relax a little bit, and then slowly you get back to the person who you used to be. So that requires consistency and also really hard working on practicing. So it's not just something that you practice a day or two and then you change everything. But trust me, in a week or two, you will notice a big difference. Especially if you have that strong emotions, the changes you probably not can notice by yourself, but people around you will be really grateful by the changes you made. So yeah, so if you really want to improve yourself, you really make a big impact on the person who deal with you, and also no matter if it's a family or friends or the people you're serving. So that's a like big impact that you can make to this universe if you change yourself. And so that's something that I feel like mindfulness and meditation is not just for relaxing ourselves or just help us deal with stress, but it also can help others as well, especially if you become best version of yourself, or be more authentic, more genuine, and then you don't hurt people because of you have those lacking minds or bad emotions. Then you really impact this universe and this world. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. So for now, just trying the best to practice this meditation, and let me know what you think, and let me know the progress you're making, and also see if that really helps you. Or if you have any comments, also let me know as well. Thanks for watching. I see you in the next videos.